1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Tillman sets. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. J.J. Hardy will dig in to start it out for the Orioles, to be followed by Nolan Reimold.
The shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
First offering on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. 3-2 now.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
In now, Nolan Reimold. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Adam Jones will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, that's kind of what makes the hit and run play such a gamble. You can see right here on show track, this ball's not even in the strike zone. So once the guy at the plate can't make contact, that runner is hung out to dry.
Ready on 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here for Adam Jones, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Standing in now, Jimmy Paredes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 416 feet, the estimate on that last home run. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Hit hard towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Orioles get 1 on the home run by Adam Jones. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece. Miguel Gonzalez will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 50, Miguel Gonzalez.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pierzynski. He singled his last time up.
A.J. Pierzynski.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Pierzynski set down for the first down of the inning.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reimold giving chase. 2 down.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Michael Bourne at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
At the plate, Jace Peterson. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, don't expect him to forget throwing inside. Even after the hit by pitch, you just won't start giving in to guys out there.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Chris Davis will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. A good action on a two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location, right on the knees.
Swing hard liner to left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny
Let's take a look at the sequence one more time. First pitch misses for a ball, then a strike there to make it 1-1. Then a swinging strike 2 puts him in the hole, bites off the 4th pitch foul. On the 5th pitch, bang, a solid single. That's a great at-bat right there.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Mark Trumbo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Let's take you through that at-bat right here on Show Track. Now you're going to see he'll start things off with a nice slider. But he's not going to double that pitch up. He's going to keep that one in his back pocket for a little while until he needs it again. Then after a little bit of a battle, goes back to that slider and finishes him off.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Markakis, and that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a two-run blast off the bat of Matt.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. And if you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And another foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Bourne looks up. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Scope, as the Orioles move in front now 4-1.
Yeah, make it back-to-back home runs for these guys. They're third in the game all told. And they have really put this guy through the ringer out there in the first half of this ball game.
The shortstop, number 2, J.J. Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
From the windup, 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Johnson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. The O's lead this thing 4-1. Tyler Wilson will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Tyler Wilson.
Leading off the inning, Ender Inciarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Paredes waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Eric Ibar will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Reimold, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
2 pitches, 2 fly balls, 2 easy outs. He's probably out there saying, man, why can't it always be this easy?
Freddie Freeman will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Tap foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it. You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Nolan Reimold will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. Danny Barawa is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 61, Danny Barawa.
Nolan Reimold will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow.
Left fielder, Nolan Reimold.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Heading out toward shallow right. Markakis is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Jimmy Paredes.
Jimmy Paredes digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
It may be one of those get me over fastball or something else good to hit on the first pitch, but this winds up being an easy pop-up that probably should have been avoided.
Chris Davis will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. just missing here, 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Third baseman, number 13.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play, it's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. There's Ibar, and behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Odrisamer Kelly Johnson will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
These guys need to get things sorted out at the plate. The discipline just has not been real good.
Good swing by Johnson, but he still comes up empty, 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Stepping in now, Adonis Garcia. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Into the box now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Mark Trumbo will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Oh, now Trumbo gets a hold of one here. That's sent out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a looper to left. Johnson ranging into the outfield. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Peter.
The shortstop, number 2.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
J.J. Hardy will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Orioles 5 and the Braves 1. Back here on the show, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Cesar Cabral is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Nick Markakis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Nick Markakis.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. 0-1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still 2-2. Reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least he shouldn't be.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Strikeout and a soft liner here. He's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Into the box, Jace Peterson, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
The 0-1 on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And a swing and a miss is all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Nolan Reimold will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Pierzynski is up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Henry Urrutia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run that time by Henry Urrutia, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Ryan Flaherty will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Ryan Flaherty.
Casey Kelly will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Ryan Flaherty comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Flaherty is retired, 2 down now.
First baseman.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Efren Navarro will come on as a pinch hitter.
Navarro.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We're through 7 this afternoon, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Ryan Flaherty will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 3. Ryan
Efren Navarro will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Navarro.
Ryan Mattis will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Dariel Alvarez will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Ender Inciarte will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Even though it comes on a 1-2 count, that's the first pitch of the at-bat that was in the strike zone. So he finally got a pitch he could do something with, and he made it pay off.
Eric Ibar will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Navarro ranging into shallow right, one down. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Freddie Freeman will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Such a good pitch right there. That first pitch changeup. When you can tell a guy's up there all amped up to hit, use that against him.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far, as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Kelly Johnson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail 6. Christian Walker is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swinging a soft liner. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Schwungbaugh.
L.J. Hose will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Up high, 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Born on the run. 2 gone.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Steve Tollison will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tullison.
And it's grounded foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. To third. To his right, Johnson. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 6-1. Michael Givens will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Michael Givens.
Caleb Joseph is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Caleb Joseph.
Paul Yanish will also enter as he takes over at third base. Striding in to start the 9th, Adonis Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And he chased it in the dirt. Joseph corrals it, and a good throw just beats him. Garcia is retired, and there's 1 away. A.J. Pierzynski strides in, grounded out his last time through. The pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Scope with the bare hand. He's out.
Oh, love it. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, the toughest out in any ball game is always the very last one. These guys are still breathing, but it's going to take a few more of these to get back into contention.
Michael Bourne will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Very high, 2-1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Hit hard to short. On to the second baseman covering, and he can't handle it. Jace Peterson will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Smoke toward the hole. Scope has it. Spin throw. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Matt Wieters. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 6-1. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run,